Laura O'Grady. I'm the Youth Services Librarian at Martin Library, and today we are doing STEM programming. We're doing building BristleBots, which are little robots made out of toothbrush heads, and then we're moving into Spaghetti Bridge building, a program for children's and teens running concurrently with engineers from Harley-Davidson on site to help us out and build the best bridges we can. Well, we want to introduce children who may not be getting the best exposure to science and engineering concepts in school. We want to give them the opportunity to learn about those things at the library, so we can be seen as much more than books and story times. We also have science programs as well as many other things. The sky's the limit on the types of programs that we have at the library. The BristleBots they can take home and race, and they can make them go in circles, add little legs and googly eyes, and make them as unique as they'd like. So we come in a little pack with a toothbrush head, a motor, and a battery, and the kid has to, fiddle around with the pieces to figure out how it should work and how it would work, and then trial and error, and they can figure out how to make the bristles move, and then make their little robot move around the table. All wireless, no programming necessary, it's just a battery and a motor. So it just makes the bristles move with the motor, and so that creates the little wiggle action that make it look like a little bug. Once you want to make it stop moving, you just take the little tape off the top, and so the wires disconnect and the motor stops working. We've had many programs all week, and the attendance has been great, and so definitely there's a need and an interest for these programs in the area, and we're happy to be serving that need. For the rest of the week, we've got a waiting list for the programs that we've got, but since this was such a popular program, we hope to hold it again, and when it does, we will put marketing material out and let people know, contact people directly who couldn't get into the programs this week, so their children can also join in the fun. On yorklibraries.org, you can check our events calendar for any details about programs that are coming up, or like us on Facebook, where we put a lot of our information on there as well.
My name is Reed Apostle. I'm the Teen Services Librarian at Martin Library, and today we're having a program where people can come and make BristleBots. It's for encouraging girls in engineering, but it's also open to anyone that wants to do it. Girls are generally underrepresented in engineering, and one of the reasons for that is not realizing that it's an option or being told, boys are better at math. It's something that I heard a lot when I was growing up. So just being able to get their hands on something and see that they can do it and see, whoa, this is really fun, this is really interesting. So for example, yesterday down in the teen section we had a computer programming day, and it was probably about 50-50 boys and girls, and everybody was doing the same stuff and everybody was having a great time, and it's really accessible and it's really interesting for everyone. So just realizing that and realizing I actually really like this. This is actually really fun. This is something that I want to do. It can make a big difference. For me, that's not something that I really got into until college, but having that opportunity a little bit earlier makes it a different opportunity for the younger kids, the teenagers.
Robert Lambert. I am Director of Strategic Partnerships here for the library. I'm also the City Controller for the City of York. And I'm also President and CEO of Global Read and Feed Foundation. And we believe that STEM literacy and providing nutritious meals for kids is something that libraries need to be more a part of. And so this week we are celebrating National Engineers Week, and we're also launching our STEM and Snacks initiative, which will be an after-school program that we're going to carry forth in libraries throughout the county and then throughout the country. So what we want is for kids all over the world to come to libraries and participate in STEM programming and to get a nutritious meal while they're participating in the program. So that's what this is about. STEM is science, technology, engineering, and math. We recognize that STEM literacy skills are important for kids. It's important for them to learn these skills, and it's important because they need to be competitive. They need to be able to compete in the 21st century workplace. And so libraries are going to be a part of that, and this is part of providing those kinds of programs for kids to be a part of it.
Well, here we are in Martin Library, and what we're doing is we're working with students from across York County to celebrate STEM and snacks. Now, it's Engineers Week in Pennsylvania. We have students from all over, and they're working with professionals from Johnson Controls. They're working with Penn State York and York College to learn about the STEM curriculum. That's science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And here we are today. We are working and making BristleBots. We have some toothbrushes, we have magnets, we have batteries, and we have a whole lot of pipe cleaners. And we are making BristleBots, showing the kids how to learn about a little bit of engineering, a little bit of technology, and it's just a fun time. So we want to thank Martin Library, we want to thank Johnson Controls, York College, Penn State, all of the volunteers that are helping to make this week successful. Every day this week after school, Martin Library has been full of more than 50 students learning about the STEM curriculum and having snacks and playing and learning a lot together. It's a great time. This is a joint effort between the City of York, Mayor Bracy, Martin Library, myself, and a whole lot of individuals throughout the community that really wanted to provide a fun week, an enjoyable week for kids, but also an educational week.
Now, how many of you made BristleBots today? What? Now that is just fantastic. How many of your BristleBots fell over? Yeah. How many of your BristleBots went in a circle? Yeah. How many of your BristleBots only went when you touched them? Yeah. So there was a few things that happened that we didn't expect with our BristleBots, right? Something and you're learning. You have to try a few times to figure out a different outcome. Now, how many of you did achieve a BristleBot that went really fast in one direction? Good job! But you know what? The BristleBots that do the other things are just as much fun. So you can take them home and race them, but I don't encourage brushing your teeth with them. Yeah, it'll be easy though, you just go like, because they're all dirty now. They've been all over the floor. But it would be a very effective one that would just run over your teeth with toothpaste, right? You could lay down and he would go. That'd be cool. Wouldn't that be cool? Maybe you could invent that. Who knows what it means to invent?